while I was in college, we did a big series on people, places, politics, and I was one of the producers. So that was for a CBS station in San Francisco. So I was one of the student producers, and I produced it, and I loved it, you know. And they liked what I was doing. So when I had my BA done, they hired me as a floor manager. And I got my MA. I went into the MA program at Stanford while I was already working, you know. So it was pretty difficult to do both of it, but I did all right. And then I discovered that it's really a routine thing in both. You know, it was a routine thing in school, it was a routine thing in the industry. So I thought, well, maybe I can improve it a little bit, you know. So I did all sorts of improvements in television, which sometimes were, they were appreciated and sometimes not so much appreciated. Well, the approach to media aesthetics is like any other field. It's different. In other words, it's varied. It's not one point of view. But basically, there are two camps. One camp is analysis. They use visual criteria and media aesthetic criteria to analyze, pretty much like semiotics, not quite as rigid, but they analyze stuff. They look at a shot and they count how long a shot is, and they do counting, and then they analyze what it is and how it looks and why there are so many close-ups. There are more close-ups than long shots and medium shots and all that. And then, so most of the tradition of approaching aesthetics or any criticism in video comes from literary criticism. You know, it's analyzing what is there. And from the very beginning, I came from a production point of view, not from an analytical point of view. And I thought, well, anybody can analyze it. You know, I can say there's not enough headroom. So what? You know, it's done. The damage is done. So my approach is quite different. My approach is, what are the tools you really work with? A camera, lights, and all this. But what are the aesthetic tools? And then I analyze the aesthetic tools. And the aesthetic tools, the paint I work with, actually, is really light, two-dimensional space, three-dimensional space, time, and motion.